Okay guys, I'm on my way to my Lasix surgery consult, so let's see how it goes and wish me luck. I don't want to say terrified, but just worried. We'll see. I met the doctor. He was really nice. The tech is amazing. So far, everything looks good. Hi guys, so this is not clickbait. I really am going to Kylie Jenner's LASIK eye surgery doctor. So little backstory, I've been going to my eye doctor since I was 14 years old, and I progressively, like every year, have been having worsening vision, and he even told me, like, your vision is not that bad. And I will admit I'm a negative 1.50, which isn't that bad, but to me, not being able to see clearly makes me really anxious. And not only that, but I'm very active. As you can see, you're following my journey. So having to choose between glasses, and I'm a nurse, so working COVID, like, I asked to get contacts. And so I decided to just get Lasix because I went on a hike the other day that was about 3 hours, and I was wearing my glasses. I did not have a mask on because I was by myself, and it hurt so badly behind my ears because I think this just kind of swelled and was putting pressure. And I would have worn contacts, but here's my dilemma every day. And if you don't know this, you're not supposed to shower with your contacts on. So every day is a struggle for me because either I'll wake up early and work out from like 8 to noon, or noon to like 2-3 p.m. And it's annoying because I want to shower, but it's like, I have daily contacts. Like, do I waste a pair because I have to shower afterwards? Like, that's just the annoying part to me. I prefer glasses over contacts just because they're easier and I can take them on and off, but not being able to see sucks. So I decided to get LASIK surgery, and my eye doctor had warned me that I had to be stable in my eyes for 2 years before I can become a candidate. And I was a little annoyed at that, and I didn't understand why, but during my consultation today, they said that if your eyes are constantly changing and you fix it, like, it's gonna change anyway. This is why they wait 2 years before you can become a candidate. When I went, the process, what took about 2 hours, I want to say, was a little annoyed. So back to my eye doctor. My eye doctor raved about this surgeon. Then he said, oh, he's in Westwood. Like, he's so great. He's so amazing. There's nobody else I'd rather send you to. And he knew him from like school. And when he said Westwood, my heart kind of sank because that's like by Beverly Hills. And I do live in Los Angeles, but I already know, like, that's gonna be expensive. So, and I don't know why, I just had a feeling like, was this where Kylie Jenner went to go get her LASIK eye surgery? And I had recently just saw the episode again. And so he hands me the card, I call and make the appointment. I had no idea that LASIK eye surgery is considered cosmetic. I was a little annoyed, so insurance doesn't cover it. They also told me that they quoted me $3,300 per eye. I almost wanted to like cancel the consultation and be like, you know what, I'm gonna shop around. That's a lot more money than I was expecting. I was thinking, at least, I don't know why I thought LASIK eye surgery was gonna be $3,000 with insurance. It is not. My friend paid about $3,000 because he had a Groupon. I didn't know about that. So they also charge per eye, so that scared me. And then I thought about it because I was gonna shop around, and I was like, am I crazy? These are my eyes. Like, I can't afford to shop around and be cheap on my eyes. Like, yes, I want a better deal. However, like, I'm gonna trust my doctor, and if he knows this person and says that he's the best, then I'm not gonna go to anybody else but this man. So I made the consultation, and one, I just hate driving in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, like Westwood area. The people suck. They cut you off. There's always traffic. So alone, like, I just hate that area. But I love the doctor. I went in for the consultation. We did numerous exams. I want to say there was about 4 different machines that they took pictures, got measurements. I got my cornea thickness, I think, measured. They used I think it's called a tonometer. I might be pronouncing it wrong, to see if I had glaucoma, like what my eye pressure was. And then we did the vision test. They dilated my eyes. So after all this, they gave me information packet and everything. And they asked me why I wanted to do this, what meds I was on, what allergies I had, and what my concerns were. And that was my biggest concern was that I am straight edge. I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. I never have, never will. I literally had my EGD endoscopy yesterday, and I specifically asked because I had got a new job recently, like, please just use propofol. And I don't even know how my body's gonna react to propofol. I didn't know if I was gonna be nauseous or groggy or anything like that. I had none of those symptoms with propofol, but I had heard that with LASIK eye surgery, they give you Tylenol and they give you Xanax, and I was a little worried about that because morally, like, I don't take that stuff. Also, I don't want to take a drug test and not get my job because of the Xanax. So I was a little worried about that, but he assured me that I didn't have to take the drug if I didn't want to, and that a lot of people do it without. So I'm just gonna tough it out and not do it. One thing about me is that years ago, when I would like do photo shoots and stuff, I could not have my makeup artist Jay touch my eyes. Like, I'd always have to do my inner eyeliner, and I don't know if that, like, I always just got so anxiety. Like, I'm not kidding you, I would literally like almost jump out of my seat because every time he went to do the inner eyeliner or the upper, I'd like panic and like literally like inch out of my seat. And so when, I don't know if it's because I meditated this morning or what, like, I was just so calm during the consultation. They did put numbing drops, they did put the fluorescein, they did dilate my eyes. So I don't know if, obviously the medication helped in the eye to like not feel anything, but I definitely was shocked at how I was acting, and I think so was the tech who was doing my procedure or the evaluation, because he kept telling me like, oh, you're doing a good job, oh, you're doing a good job, like, great. And I was just thankful that I was able to be calm. So if you're not able to be calm and have things near your eyes, just prepare for the worst, because they are gonna touch your eyes, they are gonna put drops in your eyes. And I don't know if it's because I've been wearing contacts for the last 2 years since COVID. I did request contacts from my eye doctor with COVID because I have migraines. And mind you, when I take care of COVID patients, I have to wear my N95, my surgical mask on top, my shield, or the eyeglasses, or if you have a capper, like all that stuff just compressed was just too much. And I was noticing that my eyeglasses were starting to like feel like they were gonna break because I was expanding them if I didn't wear the contacts. So I decided to get LASIK eye surgery for those reasons, and I'm very excited. My procedure is in about 21 days. So yeah, give me some comments down below, and obviously I'm gonna continue to film this as it goes on. Okay, so it's surgery day, and I'm so excited to not have to put on glasses or contacts or debate with myself which one I should wear today. So I'm so excited. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, it's heading out time. Wish me luck. Okay guys, we are done. We are leaving. I can't wait to explain my experience. I have arisen from the dead. Okay, so surgery went really well. So I want to talk to you kind of about my experience. It's been, I want to say 4 or 5 hours now, because you're supposed to take a nap for 4 hours, which I did. And now I'm awake. So surgery itself, sorry, my dog's drinking water. I was very calm going into it. I mentally prepared myself. Like, I knew they were gonna put a speculum in my eye. I knew they were gonna be cutting it open, flipping my cornea back with the laser and stuff like that. So I kind of understood the process. So I went in there very calm. As we were walking up to the point where they did the pre-op, where they did the betadine around the eyes and all the eye drops, I was starting to get like, my heart started racing a little bit. But then, so every morning I do the Apple Fitness meditation, and all I could think about was this one girl, Janelle, and her doing the sign language and saying like, welcome to the Fitness Plus studio in Santa Monica. Today we're gonna do a 5-minute meditation on calm. So when my heart started palpitating, like beating faster, one, you have to close your eyes, and you have to have your eyes closed during the pre-op. So I was just thinking of her, and I was breathing. I wasn't like fidgety or anything like that. So then I go into the actual procedure room, and okay, I messed up. I did not really eat dinner, lunch or like breakfast prior to the procedure. So I only had a banana and like one of these little fruit bars, maybe like an hour or two prior to going in. So they laid me down and I feel like I was at a little bit of a downward slope. That right there was probably the hardest part, because when I got out of the surgery, I felt a little bit like I had orthostatic hypotension. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like when you stand up too quickly and your body doesn't regulate your blood pressure, like you feel a little lightheaded. So the actual procedure itself was very quick. I kind of just like had my hands on my like abdomen or chest and kind of just breathe gently. It didn't hurt at all. They kept putting numbing drops in my eyes, but I will say that there was something, I kind of want to go and watch like a procedure now to see what it was, but there was something when they were like putting something in my eye that felt like it was a suction cup, and it felt like it was pressing my eyeball down. And then I feel like he was able to put the speculum. That part I disliked. It did not hurt, but it was uncomfortable. And during this time, you can't see anything out of that eye. Also, I feel like when he peeled back and flipped back my actual cornea, I felt like I could see so clearly. And then the laser part was like, I want to say I feel like, if you ever watch Dr. Pimple Popper, you know when she does the cautery, there's like this little thing that's kind of blowing air. I feel like there was one of those that I can kind of see off to the peripherally, like blowing air as I could be totally wrong, but as the laser was hitting my eye. At one point, and it was only in one eye, that it felt like kind of like a little rubber band, kind of like snapping your skin. Nothing bad at all. It was very quick, very easy, 100% recommend. Right now, like when I woke up, if you've seen my bedroom in other videos, I could see myself in the mirror from where my bed is, but I could never see the clarity of my face. I could see that. Now, right now, I can see perfectly fine. The only thing is, it looks like a haze, like kind of like I'm in a cloud, like there's fog. Nothing is blurry. Everything I can see clearly. It just has like this fog. So afterwards, I thought I was totally lucky, because I had a friend and they had warned me that I'm gonna either feel like grit in my eye or feel like irritation, burning, stinging. And I felt totally fine when I was sitting there after the procedure for 15 minutes and they're like, it's coming, like it'll come. And I'm like, dang, I did not take the sedative. Thank God. Like, I'm so thankful that I stuck to my guns and did not need the sedative for that. I was just very calm throughout the whole process. I did feel like, I don't know if it would have helped at all, like help me fall asleep faster if I took the sedative, but when the stinging kept coming on, it's so funny because I feel like my face just kept doing this. The stinging felt like when you go out in the bright light and you're like, the sun's too bright and like your eyes tear in water. That's what my eyes just kept doing. And after Lasix surgery, they tell you like you can have dry eye. I just felt like my eye would not stop tearing with the irritation. So I was very thankful. Everything went well. They called me after the procedure, like 3-4 hours after. They texted me to make sure I was fine, which I'm very thankful for, because I'm glad that they're like checking up on you and not just like leaving you to rot. I don't know. I was just so thankful that they reached out to me and asked me how I was doing. So I was wearing goggles. You saw them in the previous scene. I had to wear those for 4 hours. The big concern is that you don't want to rub your eyes. And the reason why is because the cornea, like nothing is sutured. It kind of just comes back like Velcro. So if you rub your eye, like you can, I believe, like shift it or dislodge it, and you don't want to do that. I'm not trying to do anything to ruin what I had done. So I slept with those for 4 hours, woke up. Okay, I'm telling you, the weirdest part of this process was the fact that you have to keep your eyes closed, but you're awake. And like,
it is so unnatural feeling to like just sit somewhere with your eyes closed and like people are walking by in and out and like you really want to like open your eyes and look because that's just what your body naturally does and you can't. So that was a little odd. I have 2 eye drops, one that's a mixture of like an antibiotic and a steroid that I have to put in every 4 hours, and then I have a lubricant that I have to put in. Sorry, I think it's 4 times a day, not every 4 hours. And then the lubricant that I have to put in as well. They did send me home with post-op instructions, so that was great, in case like you forget or something. And they reiterated the directions to me multiple times throughout the procedure, like before, afterwards, when they called me to check on me. So that was amazing. And I highly recommend it. Do your research if you're not able to go to like my surgeon. He gave me a book that's on my pre-op consultation, and I read the book. I made sure to follow all the instructions, and it had like everything that could go wrong, what other types of surgeries there are. So I really appreciated that. And yeah, tomorrow I have a post-op appointment at my eye doctor to see how my eyes are doing, but I'm already like so happy. This is amazing, you guys. I feel like the anxiety in my life of not being able to see or having to choose between contacts or glasses every single day, like having the discomfort of not being able to see like is vanished from my life. I can't wait, and I'm so excited for this haze to go away, which they said hopefully tomorrow, so that I can see better. Just checking in real quick. It's post-op day 1. I went to go see my regular eye doctor this morning. He says my eyes look like they're healing really well. I can definitely tell when it comes to sharpness that my left eye is so much clearer than my right eye. I could just see like this is still blurry, this is completely clear. Of course, being the person that I am, I was a little anxious about it because there is a possibility that your eye just it won't take. But together, they're great. I could see perfectly clear, so I'm not too worried about it. My type A personality is more affected about it than anything. But the doctor said that it should clear up and get better. If not, I believe there's always the possibility that I can go back, but I don't really want to do that. So the fog haziness is gone. However, I do see a little bit of halo around lights, which they said would be normal. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. There is a possibility that that might be permanent. But I honestly don't mind it. Like, I kind of like it. It just makes the lights look glowy. But anyway, yeah, I'll keep you posted on my recovery. I'm about to go to bed, but I'm a little worried because the halos after I showered are now worse, and so is like the fog. I feel like the fog came back. So I'm scared that when I showered, like I didn't rub my eye, but I'm like scared that like, did I dislodge my cornea? Like obviously I can't see it. I think I'm just being paranoid, but I don't know, I feel like right now my vision isn't as clear as it was earlier. The dryness and the like grit feeling is worse. I also used the lubricant not too long ago, and it did say that the lubricant, I believe, can cause a haze. I gotta reread that part. Yeah, just a little paranoid. Hey guys, so it's post-op day 3. I'm gonna do my little eye drops right now. I'm gonna end the video here. My haziness is finally, I wanna say, 98% gone. And the halos are so much better. I don't feel like they're as big as they used to be. They're very tiny now. This video will drag on forever if I keep filming, so I think I'm just gonna have to give you an update. I do have another appointment next week with my regular eye doctor. And then they said that my eyes will take at least a few months to actually stabilize. So I'm gonna see if this eye continues to improve. I really don't want to go back and have it redone and go through all this again if it's not gonna get me to a better like vision.
because together, like I said, my eyes, I can see perfectly clear. So is it just my type A personality that wants this as clear as this? Probably yes. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're considering it, just go do it. And remember, it looks and sounds way worse than it actually feels. So highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Bye.